This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Confident when we talked to him before the race that they had a car that was very capable of winning this race.
Yeah, we talked to him before.
Whoa.
Oh, a spin off of turn 2, and they're spinning down the back straight of the 0 car. Tore up bad. Danny Eflin.
Danny Eflin driving for Johnny Davis Motorsports will bring out the first yellow flag. And you guys predicted it down in our countdown show. You said we're going to have a lot of yellow flags.
Turn 2's been tricky all week. You see how nobody around him here just snapped around.
You know, in practice, Andy, there were just a lot of cars were loose, and they got to get through this transition at the racetrack. This is the problem area. This is the time that they got to be right in the bottom of that racetrack, really fast on the bottom.
Caution now being shown Wade for the second time tonight. First one coming out lap 4, Danny Eflin.
Looks like Morgan Shepherd's got a left rear tire down.
Morgan, one of those 4 cars that had to start in the rear of the field after adjustments that were made after.
Boy, take a look at this replay, guys. They're getting down into turn 3 right now. They're running up in Morgan Shepherd, and they really got boggled up behind and went to the bottom. That could have been a big one there, guys.
Yeah, Morgan did a heck of a job keeping that car out of the wall. Our 66-year-old driver at the Lowe Motor Speedway under caution for the 3rd time tonight, involving one of our former leaders, Sam Hornish, in the Penske Dodge, having his troubles off of turn 2. Let's show you what happened here a moment ago inside of Brad Baker's 81 car.
Guys, he just got loose down there, Andy, just all by himself, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he just got loose on the inside of that 81 car. Does a great job here. He keeps driving the car and doesn't hit anything. He's trying to get to pit road now with his flat tires.
So I think that was a really good deal. I'm watching my boy David Reagan up there winning. He came up through the Legends car, something we started here too, and real proud of him.
An officer of Speedway Motorsports until this weekend is over, and going to move on to other. Whoa, there is Sam Hornish. And Hornish is nosed into the wall, got a little bit of a little nudge from behind, it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like somebody caught him right in the corner there. Need to look at a replay to see exactly what happened. But boy, he's killed this car in the front end.
Oh, he had such a good car early. They put 2 tires on him.
If he did get a hit from behind or not, or the car just snapped around on him.
No, it looks like he just got real loose coming up off turn 2. The thing snapped around so fast, I thought maybe somebody had caught him in the corner.
You know, he was talking earlier. They put 2 tires on last time. He was complaining about that. The car started slipping backwards.
How much were you chasing the setup of this car tonight, Sam?
We were chasing it quite a bit because no matter what we did, it was loose, tight, and it just depended on the line. Anytime I tried to get down to the bottom of the racetrack, it got pretty loose, and I just feel bad for the guys at Penske Truck Rental Dodge. They put together a good car. We just couldn't get the handle on it, and then I had to check up for a car in front of me, and as soon as I did, the back end came around, so it's unfortunate for sure.
All right, back to you guys.
With a low budget, that's for sure.
That same spot there in turn 2, all by himself.
You know, it looks like he just got the air off him a little bit with that car was behind him. I believe it was the 40 car, possibility of Brian Clausen.
Welcome back to Lowe's Motor Speedway. There's the damage on Brian Clausen's car, the 18-year-old Indiana rookie, bringing out caution for the 6th time tonight. And pretty heavy damage on his Dodge. I'll show you what happened to Brian here up in the corner.
He just loses it just like some of these other guys have off that corner.
Yeah, it looks like he got the right rear tire right up in the dirty part of the racetrack. You can see where the track's black and then it gets gray. That means when you get in that gray, you're out of the groove, and that's where he got.
Well, bad smoke coming out of cars as they were trying to just spark and coming out of the corner. There's the 19 as he nearly spun coming out of turn 4. Dave.
Yeah, it's definitely the motor, guys. You can see that now. He said wide open. I was only turning 7,500 RPM, and that's not as much as he needs.
I'll tell you what, if I saw spark coming out of the back of that car, it must have been a lot of metal parts coming out the tailpipe.
That's a great break for Jimmy Johnson now. He'll get his lap back. He gets it back the old-fashioned way. He stays in front of the leader.
Races him back.
Yeah, low pressure.
Watch this reaction. These guys know, hey, we're back in the ball game, guys.
High five and Andy getting after it. It's awesome.
Never give up. A lap short of being able to make. Oh, now we got a caution. This will change it.
9 car of Casey Kane. Kelly Byers involved. Those cars spin and come into contact, and that will totally change the complexion of the fuel strategy here. These 2 cars were battling for 12th position, and Casey Kane with his palm turned up saying, hey, what gives here? Trying to, we'll find out what happened.
Right there. Set inside. He should have given up the spot, though.
I mean, You get it on, and boy, Casey get down in there and just start running out of room on the bottom of the racetrack. And
yeah, Kelly definitely squeezed Casey Kane down to the bottom of the racetrack. Did not give him near enough room.
Guys, I think that was just a racing accident right there. I mean, there's two cats going for it. Casey just ran out of room on that one.
I'm not sure that the 47 car, Kelly Byers, saw Casey under him there.
Oh, trouble here. 66 car, Stephen Wallace in the 38 of Leffler. Leffler getting heavy damage on the back of his Toyota, and that will bring out a caution flag, and that will help the guys who are trying to hang on to fuel for the final laps, and does not help, though, Jason Leffler, one of our early leaders here tonight.
Stephen Wallace got some damage here, too. Man.
By the way, here's what happened to bring out the caution. These guys are running in 15th, 16th position back there. There is Stephen Wallace, and the car gets, there's contact there with the 38 of Leffler.
That is just what happens when you get on the bottom. All of these guys got arrow loose. We saw that earlier with Kelly Byers. Same thing happened down there. So run out of racing room.
Mike Massaro, but not very convincingly, he told Mike Massaro that we're a lap to the good, but I'm still wondering. They got to be a little closer than that.
Yeah, he didn't convince me that he felt really good about this. We've had a lot of caution flag laps, which you get about twice the gas mileage under caution that you do under green, but I'm still not totally convinced this 32 can make it. And here you go. You got the 20 car of Denny Hamlin looking inside.
Hamlin trying to get there.
Whoa! Big time loose off that corner.
It's bringing Brad Keselowski in the mix.
And Keselowski has got a lot of momentum on the top side of that track, guys. He might win this race.
Brad Keselowski, 47th career star, trying to get there. Still frustrated over what happened in the final laps at Las Vegas. Thought he had one that just got away when he got a little tap.
There's a lot more momentum on the top of that racetrack, and the 88 car, Brad Keselowski's got it.
Got some laps.
That's the shortest way around at the bottom, guys.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. now beginning to reel him back in. It was 8 car lengths. Now he's cut it to 5 car lengths. Here comes Jr. now. That those guys are mired in traffic.
4 laps to go here. It looked like the 20 car, Denny Hamlin, made just a big last-ditch effort to try to get by Kyle Busch.
And Andy, he can do that again. He's got 4 laps to go. He can get the rhythm back, get back up on his bumper, and try another strike at him one more time.
Great side-by-side racing here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. What a show tonight here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. 18 lead changes, and you got a handful of cars here with 4 laps to go that can win it.
Oh, and here's Josh Wise up in the wall.
And that will bring out caution for the 11th time tonight.
And this might be the caution flag that Kyle Busch did not want, because this is going to add some extra laps to the race.
Here he is battling with the 11 car of Jason Keller.
Looks like he had a right front tire go down, get in the corner. He was up high, so he didn't make real big contact, but he had a problem with the right front, it looked like.
Man, he was just doing a great job all night long. You saw the sparks fly out of the car. That's the reason he was way up against the wall. And I tell you, I'm glad he was up against that wall, Andy. Richard Petty used to do that stuff. He told me, Rusty, if I ever have a flat tire, it's not that far to hit the wall. I like running high. And that really saved that 22 car.
He was just trying to bring it home. I'm sure he felt something going wrong, but when you come down within the last few laps, you got to stay out and try to get a finish.
And it looks like that 88 car's got some left front damage.
Yeah, definitely. You can see something on that left front right there.
Something just happened out there in this last lap here to cause that.
Watch on the caution lap. Denny Hamlin in the 20.
Ooh, whoa. You think he was trying to warm his
about.
tires up? Didn't see him out there?
Kind of think something crazy. That's crazy right there.
I can't believe Hamlin would have just turned into him.
83 looking out for his teammate, not going to take it, going to go up there and let Denny Hamlin know that he didn't appreciate that little tap on his car.
Yeah, I don't know if Denny did that on purpose.
Field, can he hang on? Let's see what the 88's going to do with the 20 car. Green, white, checkered flag. Green flag this time by, white flag next time, and then the checkered flag.
Kyle Busch gets a good jump on the restart, which means he's probably got enough fuel to make it.
Yeah, he's got enough fuel, I'd say so, Andy. I mean, if Kyle Busch goes to the bottom, the 20 car at Denny Hamlin's just got to sail in on the top side and try to get the momentum. Going to the bottom, though.
The 4-race win streak at stake for the 20 car. How about a hungry and very angry right now? Brad Keselowski in the 88 car back in third. White flag, 1.5 miles to the checker flag. Now it's time. If you got it, you got to show it. Let's see what Hamlin can do.
Denny's just got a bomb it into turn 3. Oh!
And the 7 car, heavy contact. And that race is over. Once the green-white checkered, if there's a yellow, the race ends immediately by virtue of scoring on the racetrack, and Kyle Busch will be the winner here.
Looks like somebody finally stopped the Gibbs cars here.
Yeah, the Toyotas are still hot out there right now, making big horsepower, but you heard Dale Jr. say he thought he had a good one too.
Kyle Busch picks up the checkered flag. The 4th win here in 2008. And amazingly, it is Kyle Busch in the Braun racing car that stops the Joe Gibbs string of winning 6 races in a row.
We heard Kyle Busch in the pre-race saying that that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to stop the domination of the Gibbs cars, and he felt like he was the guy to do it.
Man, I can guarantee you one thing. He didn't want to have one more corner with Denny Hamlin on his bumper because Hamlin had him in his sights, and he was just getting ready to pound on him.
The 9th time Toyota will go to victory lane in 13 races as the Toyota domination continues here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. First win for the 32 car in Kyle Busch's 5th trip to the racetrack this year in the 32. And Olsen to Stalin. They're mixing it up down in the pits there.
Boy, Keselowski's team is mad at the 20 team for swerving into him. A lot of heat right there.
Tony Uri Sr. down there.
Somebody's going to punch somebody.
NASCAR officials trying to get in between these two teams.
Well, I'm guessing that contact on the racetrack was not accidental.
Tell you what, that's what happens here at Charlotte. This is a home track, and these guys are all here. Here we go.
You don't think it's means something that these guys are very upset about what happened on the racetrack, and NASCAR trying to get in there to pull them apart. As Kyle Busch tries to celebrate on the racetrack.
Kyle needs to turn around and see what's happening behind him right now. Nobody's paying attention to the salute. They're looking at the fight.
Kyle Busch gets the checkered flag. And we will settle what's happening in the pits. When we come back, we're going to find out exactly what's taking place.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.